I'm excited to announce that Wade's RV is an official Entegra dealer, and behind me I have the 2020 Entegra Accolade. This beautiful coach is going to be on the S2RV custom Freightliner chassis, and it's going to be powered by the Cummins 350 horsepower engine. This Super C encompasses many Class A features, and that starts off with the tires. The tires on this rig are going to be Michelin 22.5s, and that's the same tires that they use on many of our 45-foot buses. Another feature that they have is the storage. Whenever you look at the storage on this, you would be shocked that it's not a Class A motorhome. Entegra boasts having the quietest coach on the road, and it starts with their storage compartments, and I'll show you why. When they say it was so quiet you could hear a pin drop, I'm going to put that to the test today. Entegra lines the inside of their storage compartments with carpet and insulation, and that's going to reduce the road noise coming up into your coach. So watch and see which sounds better, the Entegra storage compartment or the competitors. The Entegra Coach has the best overhead bunk that I've ever experienced, and the reason why is all the features that they include. For one, you have power light switches, so you don't have the individual light switches that you have to run all over and find the buttons for. Secondly, you have tons of power. There's 4 different USB hookups. There's 2 on each side of this coach, and then you also have 110 plugins as well. So you could have a laptop, a Mac, you could have a iPad, an iPhone, and a ton of different accessories and still have extra plugins. Another great thing that it has cup holders. So if you like to bring a glass of water whenever you're going to bed, or if you're just hanging out during the day, you can put it right up here and you're not going to have to worry about knocking it over and it spilling. The final feature that I absolutely love is the windshield that you have right behind me here. And the reason why is because whenever you use your power shade, one easy click of the button and that thing's going to go right on up. You can see out and around your campsite, so you can really enjoy those panoramic views. Whenever you're looking at a competitor's bunk model, what you'll find is that their weight ratings are only about 300 pounds. And this coach, you're going to be able to go over 600 pounds, which is a lot of weight. If you're looking for storage, the overhead bunk has got you covered. It has nice netting, so nothing's going to fall out. And then it also has separate plastic trays below that where you can throw cell phones or anything so they don't slide around. The Entegra Accolade is going to be powered by a Cummins 360 horsepower Cummins diesel engine, and it's going to be backed by the Allison 3000's transmission. With motorhomes, floor plans and things are often very standard, but whenever you're talking about the cab, that's when your driving experience is totally going to change from a Class A, a Class B, a Class C, or a Super C. And with this Super C, the front cab is incredible. Entegra puts the best seats on the market. You have flex steel captain's chairs, and they're also powered, so you're not going to be using those pesky bars sliding back and forth like you had to in your old motorhome. Entegra is putting everything powered, and you're going to find tons of luxury throughout this cabin. You have really great visibility, and that's one of my favorite things about driving these Super Cs is the power and the visibility that you have. Whenever you're driving a Class A, while you do have a bigger panoramic view whenever you're going down the road, sometimes you're also limited about seeing all the way around, and with this coach, I've found that you have plenty of power and lots of visibility. So a lot of those things are overcame, and with that overhead cab, it does keep the sun out of your eyes, which I do have a problem with sunglasses. A lot of times I'm wearing my glasses whenever I go out camping. So this is a really handy feature that I know a lot of people would enjoy. In the cab, you're going to have controls for your equalizer system. One really cool feature that they've come out with is you can actually download an app that you can use on either an Android or an iPhone to control the whole system. So you don't necessarily have to be inside your coach. You can be outside by your campsite setting up and watching your equalizer system go down. One thing you'll find whenever you're looking at Freightliner cabs is not all of them are created equal. With the Entegra, they give you the best of the best with both the furniture and also the trim levels. What you'll find is you have a great speaker system, and they also outfit the front dash with wood grain trim. The Accolade offers multiplex wiring system, and let me explain what that is to you. So back in the day, whenever you used to have an older motorhome, and even a motorhome that's a year old, back then you used to have different components, and each one of those different components had wires going to it. So from your battery, your power supply, go into that unit, go into a control, and sometimes those controls had multiple different locations. So if you had a light that was controlled up at the front of your coach and the back of the coach, you had wires going to all those different locations. Now you have wires going to one central location, and that's your multiplex wiring system. Throughout your coach, you're going to find these really handy remotes so you can walk around and use those features wirelessly, but more importantly, you don't have those wires going all over the place. It's controlled at one central location. But It gets even better. You can control the multiplex wiring system with your iPhone or Android. So just like your stabilizing system, you can download an app. It's really simple. It took me about 5 minutes, and I am horrible with technology. Download it, and you can be outside enjoying the awning. You want to roll it in a little bit? Do that. You want to turn the lights on and off in your coach? Click a button, you can do that. It's really simple, and it makes packing and setting up a breeze. So you can go outside, plug in your coach, and run out your slides. And if you're like me and you're setting up alone, you're not gonna have to run in and out to make sure that you're not gonna bump those slides. So it's really handy, it's gonna save you time, and it's super efficient. In the Accolade, you're going to have tons of seating, which also translates into extra sleeping room. And what I love is that they use flex steel furniture throughout this coach, so it's going to be super comfortable for sitting on and entertaining people, but then also whenever you pack up and go to bed for the night. You have all the seating in your RV, but how are people going to get there? Typically in RVs, there's only a couple extra seat belts, little known tip. So if you look around the Accolade, what you will realize is that Jayco and Entegra are taking those extra steps to make sure you have seat belts where you sit. The couch I'm sitting on is going to convert into a J Lounge sleeping area, which translates to extra storage and a super easy bed conversion, which I'm going to show you right now. In the words of a famous DJ, we got another one. And right now I'm sitting on the extra couch in your Entegra. This one's gonna have your traditional hideaway bed, just like what you have in your residential couch. And the last of your seating / sleeping area is going to be your dinette booth. One of my favorite areas where you can sit around and enjoy all of those great camp style foods. The chef-inspired kitchen in this 2020 Entegra is incredible. It has a full gas range, a convection microwave, a farm-style basin sink, and a giant Whirlpool residential fridge. When looking for an RV, the bathroom of your coach is one of the most important places that you want to spend a lot of extra time checking out to make sure it has everything to fit your needs. And the Accolade is going to have a full one-piece fiberglass shower with a glass shower curtain or shower doors, depending on what you want to call them, which is really incredible. Most of the time they have a tiny little shower, and it's going to have multiple pieces in there, so you might get a little water in between the seams, and you're not going to have that with this at all. It's the best shower that you can get in the industry without going to a completely custom shower. While it is a little bit silly, one of my favorite features inside the bathroom of the Entegra is the actual sink itself. It has a really cool nightlight ring around the edge, so if you want to leave that on, you're not going to have to carry an extra nightlight with you or flip on an extra switch and wake up everyone inside the coach. Another thing is it has a really cool stainless steel basin, and it's a farm style basin just like what's in the kitchen. Now for the king and queen suite, the master bedroom. Master bedroom in the Entegra is once again loaded with features. You have your second AC system in the rear, and you also have the washer dryer hookups. This is a huge deal because in typical Class Cs, you're not going to find that whatsoever. You're also going to be equipped with this king size bed, solid wood cabinetry, and solid wood dresser drawers. The full body paint on this coach goes all the way around, and it also goes onto your one-piece fiberglass roof, so it really completes the look of this coach. When looking at this full body paint, you may not notice all the green, and that's because it's going to be your pocketbook. When comparing the Accolade to the nearest competitor, you're going to notice that it's $50,000 less, and you're not going to be sacrificing any build or construction. You're actually going to be improving it. With a one-piece fiberglass roof, you're no longer going to have any rips or tears whenever you go underneath pesky little tree branches, but you're also not going to have any more of that black chalking going down the side of your coach, which it takes hours to scrub off. The cameras going all the way around this coach ensure that you're going to be super safe and you don't have any blind spots. But my favorite feature is whenever you're parking your camper, you can also use that to make sure you back in nice and easy. With the power cord reel, you're no longer going to have that rodeo every time you pack up and go home. You click one easy button and it's going to go right inside. This coach is loaded with professional features. In your weigh station, you'll notice that you have a macerator, a water filter, and an override so you can dump your tank normally in case you do have a problem. I love that it has a water manifold system just like a Class A motorhome. In Class Cs, typically you just have your normal water hookups just like on an average travel trailer or fifth wheel. This has the best fiberglass cap on the market, and you'll find that on all of Entegra's Class C motorhomes here at Wade's RV. This revolutionary fiberglass cap has more steel structure so it can support more weight, but also keep more water out by wrapping all the way around the cab of the coach. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you're interested in this amazing coach, contact us at Wade's RV. Our number's 918-291-1011, or get on our incredible website. It's www.wadesrv.com.
Turning miles into